when you are born, you are enlightened, you were enlightened, you lose it when the ego is built. Ego gets developed.
I'm Bella Stern from New York. I work in information technology field. During our Inner Awakening session, Swamiji suggested that we look at our incompletions with people, even with gods and deities and objects. And to my astonishment, I found out that I have an incompletion with deity Lakshmi. So Swamiji suggested that they'll bring the statue of Lakshmi right here in the study hall so that I could connect to her. And it was really such a great experience. When I kneeled to Lakshmi, I could feel her energy. Before this experience, I always thought that I was praying to Lakshmi, but she never talked to me back. And I attributed it to the fact that I was not from the same culture, not from Hinduism culture, that I was a Westerner, and therefore this type of boom would not be available to me. But thanks to Swamiji, I really could connect to Lakshmi, experience this wonderful energy of abundance and joy. And what's more, I also saw during the meditation God Hanuman as first the monkey running around Swamiji and then converting this image into real Hanuman. So I'm very grateful for completing this incompletion and experience these wonderful energies. Before meeting Swamiji, I was never able to do that. Thank you, Swamiji.
Swami told in Guaranteed Solution about 5 types of death. First, it's about the fear of losing the identity. Second, it's the fear of health, losing the health. Third, the fear of losing the wealth. Fourth is the fear of losing the dear and near ones. And the fifth one is the fear of death. So what I think is, when all these fears are actually completed, you'll also automatically complete with the fear of death, where you'll actually experience the consciousness.
I have a question. At the time of death, when we are a mirror and the mirror breaks and we stop reflecting, that time, even when the mirror breaks, is consciousness still in us? And after we die, till the time we take a next body, is consciousness still in us?
What I feel is the best way to make a person understand that life is not something which is to be suffered or to be worried about, but death is a celebration. The best way to make a person understand that death is a celebration is by enriching that person to come into Varanasi, where Swamiji will personally give him the death experience and make him understand that death isn't something which you have to suffer for. Death is a chance for you to rejuvenate yourself and to celebrate. So the best way to enrich a person, to make a person understand that death isn't something to suffer about, it's a celebration, is to bring him for Varanasi.
And also adding a point, like how Kalabhirava told that death is just celebration and liberation. When we continuously exaggerate on Swamiji and God, the time when we come to death, it won't be like anything like suffering for us. It'll be like a celebration for us to start our whole life again. And in the next birth also, we'll have a choice to either expand and become enlightened and spread Hinduism, or we can just drop our body and become one with the consciousness. So we completely have that option, and death is just a celebration which happens at that point of time, where we can decide for whatever we want. Either we can spread the truths in the next birth as a conscious body, or we could become one with the consciousness.
How to keep expanding Shivoham energy infinitely?
I can give you one line answer. Please come to Varanasi Inner Awakening. If you have further questions, like money obstacle, time obstacle, that I'll heal it, I'll clear. Please understand, I will never put money or anything else as an obstacle for you to reach me. Money, the time, 21 days, all this is just to test your sincerity and intensity. When you say yes, simply money will be there, you will have time, you will be able to make it. So, the straight one word answer for both the question, what is the integral practice for maintaining Shivoham energy? How to keep expanding Shivoham energy infinitely? Please come to Varanasi. May Varanasi Inner Awakening. May is must.